Alright, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. So, we continue today with another review of the Suimin Original, or Origins rather, from Australia. We've got, not that one, we've got this one, beef Massaman. What's Massaman? Curry. You like curry? I like curry. I curry favor with curry. So, yeah, let's, come on, get out of there. There we go. Biggin. And, yeah, I am jazzed on these. These are pretty neat. Got them all ready this morning. I love it. They sent 2 of each variety. So the first two, the first ones, I was able to do all the pictures, get them all set up, bada bing, chuck everything, start off with freshies for review, and I love that. So let's see, open it halfway. And on this one, that we add after, this is going to be shallot. So we had peanut, we've got shallot, we've got a paste, we've got coconut milk powder, we have potato, and where are you? And we have a fork, and we also have, of course, noodles. So the directions for this one are as follows. Do the paste and the coconut for 2 minutes. And then add the potatoes for 2 to 3 minutes. And then sprinkle this other stuff on top. Okay, so let's go for 1, 2. And we're going to do the coconut powder. Let's see if that's a good shot for you. It is. Wonderment, wonderfulness, awesomeness today. Now these are made in Thailand. And honestly, from the form factor, the way it's all set up, I think I know who is making these for this company. I'm really gonna guess I know exactly who it is. And you might ask, well, how do you know that? I would say, well, from the type of cup, from the outside of the cup, the packaging on the outside, it just screams a certain brand that does exports to here. And what's funny too is, I mean, I could totally be wrong, and there's, but it makes me think if it's this company, it's a company that's originally from Taiwan. So a Taiwanese company making products in Thailand is doing private label special stuff for a company in Australia. I love it. Truly multinational. Okay, so there's the fill line right there. And here we go. Wow, that's a lot of liquid. Okay. 2 minutes. Got 2 minutes on here already. Let's go. In addition, so it's beef. Massaman curry is generally a beefy affair. and I want to add some beef to it. So I have some ultra thin sliced beef that I'm adding to it. So that's pretty cool. So what's going on? Oh, today is my sweet little daughter Miriam's birthday. I'm really stoked. She is 2 years old and she's so rad. So I'm really, really excited and happy and yep, proud papa. So that's cool. And actually, the large box that they sent these Suimin products in, I gave it to her this morning, and she was just like beating on it, throwing it around, like, plopping down in it. It's pretty funny. Of course, after the noodles were taken out. Yeah. Sometimes if I get extras, I'll give them a pack of noodles or a cup of noodles and let them explore it and check it out. Generally, they're like, oh wow, we'll just shake it for a few seconds. Yeah, okay, that was fun, bye. And then it'll just sit in the middle of the floor. So yeah. And what else? It's Monday. Oh boy. Had a good weekend. My older son Andy was here. Went and got family pictures done. Walked around the mall. Okay, now we're gonna add in the taters. The taters. Oh, dude, where'd they go? Dude. Been doing that all weekend. Where'd it go? It's right in front of your nose, dude. So here's the potatoes. I've never seen potatoes like this. Just little cut up potatoes. There's the potatoes on top. And we're going to give it a nice stir. Get these potatoes going. Stir this up. And they say another 2 to 3 minutes. And I'm guessing it mentions thickening. And so I'm going to go with 3 minutes. I like it thick. And I got some beef. This is usually used for Korean barbecue. I've got some boiling water going on over here, so I'm just going to drop this in it. Let it do its thing. Not really fascinating. Outside the normal realm of putting beef in water and letting it boil. So it should be done momentarily. Yeah, it's just about done already. That's the wonderful thing. If you don't know anything about like hot pot and things like that, I recommend such things be added to your culinary vocabulary because hot pot is a wonderful thing. But this technically is nothing like hot pot. But because if it were, the beef would be getting cooked in a broth. Let's put that in there. Alright. And we're good. So that way, once this is all done ruminating, I'll be able to try it with the actual taste of the dish and then add other stuff to it later that will not mess it up or change the taste. I'm really picky about it. People will be like, why do you cook it that way? You should, on different varieties. You should cook it with less water. It tastes way better that way. It's like, that's all well and good, but I got to go by the instructions by the company. For this one, it says, what does it say here? Only reason I'm doing it this way is because I had to re-boil some water, but I really didn't think that it was going to be a problem. But where does it say it? Fill line is an approximate indication. For best results, follow the on-pack instructions and add 400 milliliters of boiling water. So for the rest of these, I'm going to be doing that. But for this one, I just used the fill line. And I think that's fair because a lot of the time people are just going to be like, what are you talking about? There's the fill line. Why would I do anything else? So, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But this is a long steep time. 5 minutes in all. Very curious how it's going to come out. It smells good. Honestly, it's smelling a little Taiwan-y. But it should be more of a curry. So we'll see. But it's making me think of like braised beef. Alrighty, and we are cooked. Our geese are cooked, as it were. We have a fork. Let's make sure you can see this. There we are. This looks very, very burly. Those noodles just scream that brand I'm thinking of, too. Alright. 5 minutes steep time. Let's see how these noodles fared. Come on. Mmm. Tasty, tasty. The broth. Mmm. That's super good, but it's screaming. It's screaming braised beef to me. And those noodles are like exactly the same. Yeah. I like it. You want to call it curry? Call it curry. Works for me. Bowl. You know what? Pot. Pot. Mung bean sprouts. Where'd my scissors go? There they are. So here's the beef that I made. By the way, this stuff is really, really top notch. I like the flavor profile. I like the depth of it. I haven't even tried putting on the peanuts and the scallions yet, and I'm just like stoked. So I've just kind of kitchen scissored this up, throwing that in. Lost my fork already twice, at least twice. Stir it a bit. Stirring it, and then I'm gonna put in the bowl what we have thus far. Okay, and we need beef. I'm gonna do some spring onion real quick. Some nice color. Now we've got peanut. And we have shallot. All right. Well, let's give these a quick little try with the broth. Mmm. Peanut definitely complements it to a great degree. Sensational. Yeah. I'm kind of at a loss of what else to add other than the beef and the mung bean sprouts and the scallion. This is just like great. I don't know what you would want to add to it to make it even better, because it's good. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, cool. I like this. This is top-notch stuff. So thank you to the folks in Australia for sending this. And this has been Hans the Ramen Rater wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. Have a good one and bye.